The 28-year-old Canadian centre-back in Dominick Zator is set to join Polish First Division side in Korona Kielce. This is of course coming out of a Polish outlet and source from Radio EM out of Poland that Dominick Zator is set to join Polish First Division side in Korona Kielce, and this is a huge move for myself. This is such an exciting move to see CanMNT, York United centre-back in Dominick Zator, moving abroad to a decent league in the Polish First Division to join Korona Kielce, who is currently in a relegation battle. But the big question here, of course, is throughout the Canadian fan base is, can Dominick Zator get into the CanMNT? Does this elevate him to have a chance into that CanMNT roster or squad? But for me, he will not be in the squad or not be pushing it yet, but he is definitely going to be in the discussions. This is still a decent Polish league, and I don't think he's going to be quite there or quite good enough to make it into the Canadian roster, but it never hurts to have such quality depth. He moves and is playing in definitely a better league than the CanPL, and this is still a quality and decent league in the Polish First Division, playing against top sides that we all know have made Champions League, Europa League, even Conference like Legia Warsaw, who is still a quality footballing side. And he's going to be playing against teams who are fighting against relegation. He's in a relegation battle himself, so he's going to be wanting to win every single week, but he's also playing against top sides who are wanting to fight to get in the conference, the Champions League, and also the Europa League. He's playing against sides who are fighting on a daily basis, on a match day basis, to push for European competition, so it's always going to be huge competitions for Dominick Zator. You look at the right center back position right now for Canada, it is extremely deep. You got Steven Vettori, who for me is more than likely going to retire in 2023. He's 34, 35 years of age right now, heading into a year where we're going to have the Nations League, the Gold Cup. Hopefully we win a trophy and we can see players like Milan Boyan, Steven Vettori go out, retire on a high. And I do expect Vettori to retire very soon. But behind him we still have Joel Waterman, who is going to be of course our starting center back very soon, as well as Lucas McNaughton, who of course are playing in better leagues than the likes of Dominick Zator. But for me, it never hurts to have quality depth no matter what. Maybe Dominick Zator sees an injury to maybe Lucas McNaughton or Joel Waterman and he sneaks in and gets the center back option. He can of course play left center back and right center back, but is predominantly a right center back, which is why I'm highlighting that role more so for him. And at the age of 28, yes, he's still an older center back, but he has never really truly been injured that much. You look at his time in the CanPL, playing for York United this season, going 28 for 28, having 2,500 minutes, a goal and assist. Last season, having 24 and 23 starts for 2,000 minutes. Consistently playing a lot of game time and consistently playing at a top quality level. He's been absolutely brilliant, and I'm very excited to see him earn this move too. Of course, Poland to Korona Kielce. Hopefully, it's going to be accessible to watch some of those matches. But you look at him being 28 years of age. Right now, you look at center backs, they do usually peak from anywhere around 28 to 32 years of age. But center backs, number 6 position, and of course, the goalkeeping positions are always outstanding positions. Because you look at those positions, and if you have the footballing knowledge and the capability to play there, you can, of course, grow your game and be able to play until an older age. Look at Ben Foster in goalkeeping. Most goalkeepers can play until their late 30s or early 40s. You look at the center back role. You look at players like Pepe, who redefined that age gap. Currently bossing it in the World Cup. Of course, they're eliminated now, but he looked phenomenal. You have other players who play until 34, 35. Even Steven Vettori is a great example of that. And Dominick Zator could be that man as well. I'm not saying he will be that man, but there's always a chance. And getting a chance to go play in a quality league like the Polish First Division is, of course, a huge step up from the CanPL. He can, of course, grow. Give him a year or two. Maybe he blossoms. Maybe a year. He gets a chance maybe to jump up to the Belgian league, play for a mid-table side. Maybe he goes to the Dutch league, plays for a bottom to mid-table side. You never know, but it is always growth. There's always room for improvement. And at the age of 28, there is still room for improvement. And I think he has a chance to be involved in the discussions for the CanMNT squad. But I don't think he's there yet to make the squad yet. Unless there's injuries or things fall into place for him, I think Dominick Zator is an amazing depth option to have right now. Because we have players like Joel Waterman, who's probably going to get a move abroad. We have Lucas McNaughton, who eventually could blossom and get a move abroad. We have amazing depth at center back now, which I never would imagine as a Canadian footballing fan. But this is exciting to see, and I don't care what fans have, what some people say. Really, depth is always amazing to have, and this is a brilliant move for Dominick Zator. Guys, I'm very excited to see what you guys have to say about this in the comments down below. Of course, this is a huge transfer for Dominick Zator, and of course the Canadian national team as well, to have quality depth to back up our center back options. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Hit that like button, drop a sub, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.